Well, it started, the very, very earliest thing is when I'm 6 in Guadalajara watching Creature from a Black Lagoon on a Sunday. You know, and every Sunday, Channel 6 used to show all the Universal Monster movies. And he would be going to church and then coming in front of the TV, sitting down, and they showed 3 or 4 movies over all day. It was called, like, there's a word in Spanish, I don't know, like an all-day cinema, you know? And I would watch that, and it was the first time I saw it, and I saw it swimming, the creature swimming under Julie Adams, which is a gorgeous image, and I fell in love with it. I fell in love with Bob, with Dan, I fell in love with Julie Adams, or I fell in love with the creature too. And I was like, my God, that's the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. And being the first time I had seen a love story at 6, what I thought was a love story, I was waiting for the happy ending, but then they harpooned the fucking creature. And I was like, what? This is horrible. And the next day I started drawing, and I would draw for the rest of my childhood. I would draw the creature in a, like having an ice cream, which had a little face, riding a tandem bicycle with Julie Adams, and I kept it. There are 4 monsters that I think are the top monsters ever designed. Is the Creature of Frankenstein, you know, in the James Whale movie. I think that the Gilman. I think that the Alien, the Xenomorph, and probably the Thing, the Carpenter version. And this, for me, is the best monster in a suit, monster suit ever created. And I did Hellboy 1, Hellboy 2. I tried to do a love story with Abe on the second one, but it didn't satisfy me. I really wanted for them to get it on. Hellboy universe was not possible. And I really, I pitched it to Universal in the what was it, late 90s, early 2000s, I went into Gary Ross and to Universal, and I said, you know, we can do a version of the story where it's a Victorian expedition, and the girl realizes that the 2 male scientists are complete waste of skin, and they are moronic, and you know, all their attitude is very Victorian, and sort of against her suffragette personality, blah, blah. And in comes this creature that is divine, and then I said, and then they get it on, and they would validate my parking. Go with God, oh Mexican man. And I couldn't find a way to make it work, and the story was not what I wanted. And then 2011, I was having breakfast. I was doing tests for Pacific Rim, and I had breakfast in Sunset Grill in Toronto with Daniel Krauss, and I ordered an egg sandwich, which is a masterpiece. And we were talking about Troll Hunters, which we were developing together, and I said, what else are you working on? And he said, I have this idea about a janitor that befriends an amphibian man in a cylinder in a government facility and takes it home. And the taking home part, and the fact that this was a service, a janitor, that's what struck me, and I bought the idea from him. And then I started developing the screenplay 2012 to 2014 and pitched it to Searchlight, the whole structure and about 40 pages of scriptment, and they greenlit the movie based on that, the maquettes, the designs, and I started the quest for a co-writer because I felt there were pieces missing.
Well, Vanessa, tell me about your introduction to this project, the phone call, whatever it was.
Yeah, I got a call just saying that Guillermo had a project that he was really, really passionate about, that was very personal to him. It was going to be sort of a smaller film, and would I want to hear the idea? And then I came and I heard this idea and realized that it was this great period fairy tale that was just really exciting, and you know, was fortunate enough to work on it, which was just
met on a sushi restaurant.
Had some sushi.
I actually met most of the collaborators I met in a sushi restaurant. Alexander Desplat, I was in Niku, and with you it was in Brentwood, right?
Brentwood.
Yeah, and most everyone.
I'm not sure I want to analyze that any further.
But I met with about 4 writers, and you know, I think that just as the skills Vanessa has, for anyone that has seen her episodes of Game of Thrones, which are beautiful precision writing, incredible structure, and basically we were missing one of the engines. The beginning, the middle, the end were the same, and the relationships were all there. Giles, Strickland, blah, blah, blah. But then Vanessa identified the biggest missing piece. She said, I think the subplot with the Russians should have its own momentum, you know, and its own story. And I thought, oh, that was completely against my instincts. And then I thought, A, she's absolutely right. B, I would never have seen it. So that's the perfect collaboration.
Vanessa, you know, I read something that you wrote fairy tales yourself when you were a child, right? So did you immediately tap into what the core of this story was?
Yeah, I mean, it was when I realized that it was a fairy tale that I sort of got how it was all going to fit together. There were all these different pieces, right? It's period and it has all these different elements to it. But when I realized it was a fairy tale, I saw how it could all tonally work together, and that I thought was really exciting, and it just made me see how it would all be so believable. I thought, oh, I totally get this. You know, this makes complete sense to me that she's in love with the fish.
Makes complete sense to me. I mean, you know, he's very good looking.